going on, everybody? It's Elijah Reyes, and this is the first tutorial for the Intro to Python series. Um, as I said in the first video, this tutorial will be taking place in my MacBook. So I've got a Mac, um, and I'll put the link in the description below for this site. If you don't have Python 3 installed on your Mac yet, you can go to pyladies.com, and like I said, I'll leave the link in the description, and just follow these simple steps to installing Python. I'm also using Sublime Text, so you can Google search Sublime Text, click download, and you can install it via Mac OS X or on Windows here. So without further ado, let's get started. So, and you can do this in the MacBook terminal, or you can do it via Windows command prompt. After installing Python, you just type in Python 3, and a little terminal will come up for Python. So here we can set variables. So I'm just going to set x equal to 5 and y equal to hello, and I can print both these values. So I'm going to say print x and y, and they're both going to come out just like that. So this first intro uh, will be about variable types. So we're going to talk about integers, strings, a little bit about floats. Nothing too crazy, just something for us to get a basic understanding of what we're putting into our variables, and depending on what we're building, what we want those variables to be. So I'm just going to quit this and clean it up a little bit. Okay, Python 3. So integers are basically non-decimal numbers. So say I say x is equal to 5.2. I can verify that this is not an integer by using the type built-in method, type x, and it'll tell me that it's a float. But if I say x is equal to 5 and I check its type, I'm going to get an integer. So in Python, it's very easy to declare a variable, whereas in Java or C, you have to declare the variable type and then set a value equal to it. In Python, they make it nice and easy. So that's that, and I'm going to show you a string real quick. So as you saw before, you can use double quotes or just quotes. X equals hello. If I want to print x, prints hello. Again, you don't have to declare the string hello into a variable. You can just say x equals hello, and Python will automatically overwrite what x was before. So you can set x equal to anything. You don't have to worry about declaration issues. Well, not issues, just declaration at all. And you can manipulate the variable as you please. So now I'm going to open up Sublime Text. So, excuse me, something that I was working on. We're going to simply create a new file. Just going to save it right now. Okay. So hashtags in Python are comments. So whatever code you don't want to run, or if you want to just leave yourself some notes within your code, you can put these hashtags. You could also use 3 double quotes, just like that. Oh, missing one on this side. Just like that, and these are primarily used if you want sort of a longer note like this. So you get the gist of it. Alright, so here we're gonna declare some integers, and then following that we're going to declare some strings. Then after that we're just going to print integers and strings. So from integers, I'm just going to have 2 variables, x and y. So I'm going to say x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 20. And just say you could name these variables anything you want. String 1 is going to be equal to hello, and string 2 is going to be equal to world. So using a basic print built-in function with Python, we can display anything to the screen or to whatever kind of console we're using. So in Sublime, in order to actually run your code within Sublime, on the Mac you have to click on Command and the B button, and on Windows you have to click Control and the B button. So I'm going to basically print out x and y first, and then I'm going to print out my 2 string values. Command S to save, or in Windows Control S to save, and I'm going to run it with Control or Command B. So as you can see, we got 10 and 20, which is x and y, and hello world. And then Sublime gives us a little note of how long it took our program to run. Let's also print out the types. So I want to print out the variable types. First we want to print type x and type y. Then I want to print out type string 1, type string 2. Control S to save, Control V to run, and the output will give us what we expected. So we set x and y equal to integer values, and we set string 1 and string 2 equal to string values. And that's going to be it for this tutorial. Next tutorial we're going to talk about operations that you can run on these kind of variables. So for the integers, we're going to talk about adding, multiplying, subtracting, division. For the strings, we're going to look at operations like counting the number of letters in the string, or more fundamentally speaking, the elements within the string. So the string doesn't have to necessarily contain letters. It can contain an exclamation point, an add. It can contain a 2, a 3, a plus sign, equal sign. Doesn't really matter. If I run this again, you will still see that the type for string 1 is string. So there, I just ran it again. You can see that string 1 is still a string. So as long as you got the content of that string 1 variable within double quotes or single quotes, it'll return as a string. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you learned a little something. We're going to take baby steps into learning this. I don't want anything to be overwhelming, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.